Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be doing my 200 subscriber special, and yeah, it is a updated collection video. And yeah, I chose to do this because the other video request, well, let me just show you. So yeah, so I'll be doing a collection video, and this is my full collection. And I do want to quickly say a massive thank you for helping me get to 200. And the sky is the limit, to be honest, with this channel. And slowly but surely we're getting there. And I hope to be bringing more content out. Hopefully, if I can get these 2 new airport mats done, I'll be able to make more videos. But in the time being, I'm just going to do what I've been doing. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. First off, we have a Ryanair Boeing 737-800 made by JC Wings. The registration on this one is SP-RSL. Next we have a model which I converted the registration. So this is 9H-QAK, custom made, but the base model is by Phoenix. This is a Ryanair Boeing 737-800 made by Phoenix. The registration for this one is G-RUKA. We then have a Ryanair Boeing 737-800 made by JC Wings. The registration for this one is 9H-QAA. Next to that we have a Ryanair Boeing 737-800 made by Phoenix. The registration for this one is EI-FEI. Next we have a Ryanair Boeing 737-800 in the Dreamliner livery. This is made by Phoenix, and the registration is EI-DCL. Next we have another Ryanair Boeing 737-800 with split Scimitar winglets. This one is made by NG Models, and the registration is EI-DLY. Here we have another NG Models Ryanair Boeing 737-800. This one is EI-DLF. And here we have a special livery Ryanair Boeing 737-800 made by JC Wings. The registration for this one is 9H-QCN. We have another NG Models Ryanair Boeing 737-800. This one is EI-DWL. Next we have a Phoenix Ryanair Boeing 737-800. This one is EI-GXN. Then have a Ryanair Boeing 737-800 in the Comunitat Valenciana livery. This is made by JC Wings, and the registration is EI-DWH. We then have another JC Wings Ryanair, and this one is EI-FRF. We can finally move on to the Maxes. Here we have a JC Wings Ryanair 737 MAX 8. The registration for this one is EI-HAW. We then have a Phoenix Ryanair Boeing 737 MAX 8. The registration is EI-HAX. Here we have a Aero Classics Motor Air Boeing 737 MAX 8. The registration for this one is 9H-VUE. We then have a Motor Air Boeing 737 MAX 8 by JC Wings. The registration for this one is 9H-VUC. We then have a Buzz Boeing 737 MAX 8 made by Phoenix. The registration for this one is SP-RZA. We then have a Laudamotion Airbus A320 made by JC Wings. The registration for this one is OE-LOE. Here we have a EasyJet Airbus A320 in the Austria livery made by Panda Models. The registration for this one is OE-IVA. We then have a EasyJet Airbus A320 in the Bordeaux livery. The registration for this one is G-EZUH, and it's made by JC Wings. Here we have a EasyJet Airbus A319 in the UNICEF livery. The registration for this one is G-EZI. Then have a EasyJet A319 in the Shakespeare livery. This is also made by Panda Models, and the registration is G-EZBI. Then have a EasyJet Airbus A320 in the 250th Airbus livery, also by Panda Models. The registration is G-EZOL. We then have another EasyJet A319. This one is in the Roman colour scheme, and the registration is G-EZIW. We then have a EasyJet Airbus A321neo. This is also made by Panda Models, and the registration is G-UZMA. We then have a Pobeda Boeing 737-800 by Gemini Jets. The registration for this one is VQ-BWH. We then have a TUI Boeing 737-800 with split scimitar winglets by NG Models. The registration for this one is G-TAWF. We then have a Air Arabia Airbus A320 by Gemini Jets. The registration for this one is A6-AOA. Then have a Eurowings Airbus A320 in the Eurowings Holidays livery. This is made by Herpa and the registration is OE-RQD. Then have a Eurowings Airbus A320 in the Hertz livery. This is made by Phoenix and the registration is D-ABDU. We then have a Swiss CS100 by Herpa. The registration for this one is HB-JBA. We then have a Vueling.com Airbus A321 by Gemini Jets. The registration for this one is EC-MLM. We then have a Blue Panorama Boeing 737-400. The registration for this one is EI-CUA. We then have a Wizz Air Airbus A320neo by JC Wings. The registration for this one is HA-LJA. We then have a Wizz Air Airbus A320 by Gemini Jets. The registration for this one is HA-LWC. We then have a Wizz Air Airbus A321neo by NG Models. The registration for this one is HA-LVC. We have a Wizz Air Airbus A320 by Phoenix in the old livery. The registration for this one is UR-WUC. We then have a Wizz Air Airbus A321neo by Panda Models. The registration for this one is HA-OVA. We then have a DHL Airbus A300-600F by Aeroclassics. The registration for this one is D-AEAK. We then have a DHL Boeing 757 by NG Models. The registration for this one is G-BMRE. We then have a DHL Boeing 767-300F by Gemini Jets. The registration for this one is G-DHLE. We then have a DHL Airbus A300B4F by Herpa. The registration for this one is OO-DLW. Next we have a Kuwait Boeing 777-300ER. The registration for this one is 9K-AOC and it's made by Phoenix. We then have a KLM Boeing 777-300ER. This is made by Phoenix and the registration is PH-BVA. We then have a Lufthansa Boeing 747-400. This is made by Gemini Jets and the registration is D-ABVR. We then have a British Airways Airbus A319 in the Dove livery. I believe this is made by Phoenix and the registration is G-EUOH. We then have another British Airways Airbus A319 made by Phoenix. This one is in the Our Moment to Shine livery and the registration is G-EUPC. We then have a British Airways Boeing 747-400. This one is made by Gemini Jets and the registration is G-BNLU. We then have arguably one of the most rare in my collection. We have the British Airways Boeing 747-400 by Gemini Jets in the One World livery and the registration for this one is G-CIVP. And finally, to round off my collection, we have a British Airways Boeing 747-400 in the Nagus livery. The registration for this one is G-CIVB. Well guys, that has been it for my 200 subscriber special. I just want to say that I'm truly blessed to be able to have this many planes in my collection. And I'm grateful that you guys enjoy the content, and I'll continue to do that. And please do let me know what you guys want to see more often. I really do like when you give me feedback, whether it's good or bad. I take it all on board. And yeah, I'm just truly blessed to be able to be in the position that I am. I'm quite fortunate to be able to, afford buying so many planes. This is a lot of models and they aren't cheap. So yeah, I'm just truly grateful that I'm able to do this as a hobby, because it's not a cheap hobby. It's probably one of the most expensive out there. Yeah, I just can't thank you enough, and just wanted to say that. But anyways guys, thank you for watching if you've made it this far, and I hope you all have a great day. Please like, comment and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.